Well, Kevin Spacey will be arraigned on a felony sexual assault charge in a Massachusetts court today. The charge is related to allegations by a former New England television anchor who accused Spacey of groping her then 18-year-old son at a Nantucket bar in 2016. The actor is expected to plead not guilty. Let's discuss this morning with Tanya Walker of Walker Law. Tanya, good to have you with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's break this all down. He is facing a charge of specifically indecent assault and battery. This has a sentence of up to 5 years if, in fact, he is convicted. So they need to find him guilty, though, if that is to happen. What, in your professional opinion, are the chances of that happening?
I think the chances are very low because the prosecution will have to prove 5 elements. The most important one is consent, the lack of consent. And there's credibility as an issue because it's he said, he said, but the complainant is saying, lied about his age. He said he was 23 when at that time he was 18 years old. He was not supposed to be drinking at the bar that he worked at afterwards. There's a Snapchat video where it was once rumored that it was a video of Mr. Spacey touching him indecently, but it turns out, in fact, that he actually just touched his shirt.
Okay. Well, listen, we go back to this whole allegation against Spacey starting in 2017. That was when actor Anthony Rapp made initial allegations against Spacey. There are now over 30 men who have come forward with different kinds of similar allegations against Spacey. Can those come up in court against him?
No, they're not. According to Massachusetts law, it's the same in Canada as well. You cannot bring up allegations. Only convictions if Mr. Spacey decides to testify and use that for the purpose of impeaching his credibility. So given that he has not been convicted yet of any of these allegations, it's unfortunately, it cannot be brought up in court.
But he's like one of the most famous people in the world, name recognized all over, and there's now a lot of attention around his case in the post-Me Too movement. Will that actually hurt him, though, in court?
I'm not sure because he did something a bit bizarre, which is release a video gaining more attention. So I don't know if it will hurt him in court because it cannot be brought up in court, but there is also the court of public opinion, and many people know about this, so I don't think it will automatically erase from their minds.
So you bring up this video because this is the video that we're showing. He reportedly posted this on YouTube. He was kind of acting like his House of Cards character, Frank.
Yes.
And he's kind of pleading his innocence. And so do we think that this is like, okay, well, he's clearly going to plead not guilty. And what does that do to a court case when you have this showing up on YouTube?
I think it's a little bit bizarre to have released it, but it's called titled Let's Be Frank. And it basically says, the message that I interpret from that is I'm not guilty. There's some things I've done that I didn't even pay the price for, so I'm definitely not going to pay the price for something that I didn't do.
Ooh. Okay, we're going to be watching this go down in Nantucket today. Tanya,
yes.
Thank you so much for your perspective on this.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right, Priya standing by with a